Hey, how's it going? BowTieSecurityGuy here. Wanted to talk about working incident response in security. It's one of those flashier jobs like being a pen tester. Incident response is one of those sought after careers that a lot of people chase because how cool is it? Chasing attackers real time, defending the company real time. And I will tell you, it is very cool. But there is also a side of it that is very boring. A lot of your job is very much like a firefighter. You are sitting around waiting for a fire. In our case, my previous role at Disney, we definitely spent a lot of time looking for anomalies, trying to identify different traffic, going through logs. Anytime we had downtime, we were trying to do things to continue to improve the security posture of the company. But our main job was to respond to fires. So for, a year I worked incident response kind of proper, and then for 2 years after that, almost three, I worked as the anti-phishing incident responder. So it was always a very interesting time. Few things that you should know about incident response if you're looking for this as a career. It is very time consuming. Even though there are times of downtime where you are literally doing nothing, as I told my new employee when he joined the anti-phishing team, I know it may feel like you're not working, but do not worry, we will get that time back from you. And I think we were 3 weeks into an engagement where we had been dealing with nonstop issues. And he realized very quickly that those 12, 15-hour days that we were doing consistently for several weeks definitely made up that time of sitting around and doing nothing. There are days where you'll sit around and kind of do very little. And then there are weeks where you'll be working a full scale incident and you'll be on, 24/7. The longest I think I worked an incident was like 30 to 40 hours. Um, and maybe a few hours of sleep here and there. We try to switch off, but it can sometimes be very daunting and it can take a very long amount of time during an investigation. Incident response is one of those jobs where your main goal is to stay calm under pressure. So if your incident responder joins the call and is freaking out, everyone will panic. So your job is to calm everyone down, get everyone into the right mindset to say, hey, we're working through this. No one's gonna die. It's okay. And talk them through the problems that they're having. I will share my first incident response call that I got, and I can share this because it was very, very public. Good Morning America was compromised, and they were posting all of these racist things, lots of comments about Trump and other stuff. It was quite vulgar. I get a call at 5 o'clock in the morning from someone at ABC, absolutely panicking, right? Because I'm the on call that night, and they're freaked out. Your job is almost like a therapist at that point. You need to take a moment, calm them down, so you can get the information you need to be able to triage the issue. So the first and most important thing you need to learn in incident response is your job is to stop the bleeding. After that, you can figure out the who done it. You can do all the cool stuff. But the first and most important thing is stop the bleeding. So I got the person on the phone. They explained what was going on. I said, excellent. Let's talk through it. And they're like, I don't understand how. I said, all good. Hey, we're gonna get through this. Let's take a moment. Let's go ahead and reset all the accounts. So we reset all the accounts. Let's go ahead and do this. We regained control, and the attacker wasn't able to get back in. So that's the kind of first part. That's like you stop the bleeding, then you've got to figure out kind of how it happened and who done it. I won't share those details because those are not publicly available. But we did a very long investigation. It was I think over a week with that one. We identified how it happened, and then we created multiple processes and procedures so it wouldn't happen again. Incident response is an awesome career choice for somebody who likes that adrenaline rush, who really loves kind of dealing with attackers real time. It is an absolute blast. And I will tell you, I miss it all the time. I love the rush of an incident call and a breach. It just got my blood going. But there's a massive time sink that comes with that. There's time loss with family, there's time loss with friends. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you're on call 24/7 for the most part um, to back up the team in case of a situation. So keep in mind, if you're looking for a career in incident response, it is super cool. I will tell you that personally, but it is also a massive sink on your relationship, a massive time sink on just your mental fortitude is tested pretty regularly. And you've got to have the right mindset for it, and you need to make sure that your family and friends are prepared for the fact that, oh, it's a birthday party. Well, now you're working an incident and you're no longer a part of that party. You're at a kid's baseball game, now you're working on top of a trash can, working an incident. I can't tell you how many times I brought my laptop with me and I was, at Disney or at Universal or at some other theme park, and I'm working on top of a trash can triaging an incident. It's just how the job goes. We all love it. Anyone who does incident response loves it. Because if you don't, it's the most terrible job ever. But I hope that gives you a little more insights on the job. I'm happy to share any other details, and good luck out there.